Mobility and joint health is a tough one. People want to improve it, they want to feel better, but it's hard to really have faith that if you devote significant time and energy to it, it's really going to pay off. You know, we're so conditioned to like, you go and do conditioning or you go lift in the gym, you're going to get stronger, you're going to build more muscle, it's going to improve performance. I'm going to do powerlifting, it's going to improve performance magically. What is going to help you is improving your mobility, improving your joint health. So we really need to flip this paradigm on its head and think, I'm going to prioritize my mobility and my joint health first. I want you to imagine over the course of a season how many powerful steps you take, changing direction, running, jumping, and imagine now that hip that you're using to do it works 2% better. It moves with 2% less resistance through large ranges. It moves 2% more. It's 2% more able to absorb force and create force. How much of a difference does that make over the course of a full season? That can make a huge difference in your ability to play, to stay healthy, to perform. But that's not going to happen accidentally. It's not going to happen just from lifting. A squat doesn't specifically target your hip where it needs the most work. Specific mobility and joint training do. So if you make that the foundation of your training, all of your other training and playing is going to be more efficient, more effective. You're going to be more resistant to injury. But it's a really hard thing to have faith in, to really believe in, unless you've felt it. I knew the philosophy behind this and the science behind it for years before I really implemented it consistently and said, you know what? I'm going to spend a quarter of the time and energy lifting heavy, and I'm going to devote all of that extra time to my mobility training. Now I probably spend a third of the amount of time and energy lifting that I used to, and I spend 2 or 3 times the amount of time doing mobility work, but then I have an extra gap of time I didn't used to have where I can spend more time practicing and playing because I have more resilience, because my body actually feels better. So I have the ability to go and do high intensity stuff more often, but I'm still making mobility and joint health the foundational priority from which everything else grows. If I take the foot off the gas there, the other stuff I'm doing is going to be less efficient. I'm going to feel like I need more of it. I actually need less strength training than I did before. So I'm doing it less, but I also need less because my body is more functional, more efficient. Functional is a tricky word. I mean, that doesn't really mean a whole lot, but my body moves better, my joints are healthier, I respond better, learn skills more easily compared to when I used to do more lifting, more high intensity stuff in the gym that wasn't as focused on my actual needs with my joints.